the pre-debut QnA idol, here to reflect all your positive energy back to you 100,000 times. And I'm here to answer some of the questions that you left me on my TikTok the other day, and to show off my beautiful light stick. Look, oh, it's so magical. It's the only one I have, but I'm super excited to answer your questions. I really wanted to get to know you guys a little bit better, and then like have you guys get to know me a little bit better through these questions. Let's get started. I'm super excited. Now, let's get to the video. First question asks, what is your dream performance? Where do you really want to perform one day? So my dream is to hold my own live show. Yes. Okay, I really wanted to like put on a show that really draws you in and like captures your attention and like feels like a whole experience. I want to try and even like have alongside some idol mutuals of mine that I would meet across my career, and then also make it an experience that like everyone can enjoy, have fun with, and be creative and show their own expertise. I also, as soon as like I figured out I wanted to be a QnA idol, I was watching like a bunch of like idol performance videos, and US Idol Fest was one of the ones that came up on my like feed, and I was so in awe of all the amazing artists, and I was like, I would love to participate in this someday. And so it immediately went on my bucket list of things I wanted to do. Next question. How do you practice dancing? I actually have two answers to this. One is the right answer, and one is the wrong answer. The wrong answer. Okay, so the first one, the right answer, this is the more tedious version of it, and it really helps for long-term like memory and muscle memory and helping recall the dance versus just learning the dance to learn it. I try to watch a bunch of different people perform it in a lot of different ways. When it's time to practice, I'll chunk it down by, sorry, the bell just went off. I try to chunk it down by counts in sections, and then I will try to learn each section and try to watch very closely to what is happening and try to break down each step. I practice it with the video like a couple of times, 3, 4, 5 times, and then without the video a couple of times, the same amount of times or even more. Returning back to the video, seeing what I missed, and then adding it on and practicing that over and over again, because that will stick with you and that will create a good muscle memory bond. And as someone who has anxiety, it creates one less thing to worry about when you're on stage performing. Here's the not so recommended way. Sometimes I just brute force it. So I'll just do the dance over and over again, no stopping, no like breaking it down, none of the count things. Oh my god, I just changed my lights to color. Right color. Do a couple times, all over and over again until like I get it. I only do this for like short TikToks. I don't do this for like full dances and stuff like that. It's not really good when it comes to memorization. I call this the studying to pass the test, and then after the test I forget all the information method. Works when you're in a pinch, let's just say that. But yeah, those are the 2-3-ish methods I have. I'll tell you about another one that I do a little bit later. Next question I have is, what do your family and friends think about this passion, and what has your response been to it? I am very lucky, actually. I have parents who are like a little old school, but they're old school in the nerdy way. Like I grew up with Dragon Ball Z, Sonic X, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Sailor Moon, like all that like cool stuff. My dad was pretty much raised me on anime, watching anime for like a huge part of my upbringing. Surprisingly, I actually haven't told my dad yet. And it's not because I think he would react badly or anything, it's just because I just want to show him the final product, if that makes sense. I want to like give myself room to grow within this idol space, and I want to be able to finally get to a point where I'm comfortable with it before showing him. And I think that he would be really proud to see what I've put together, because he's always wanted to see me put all of my creative passions into something. Idling is a way for me to do a mixture of everything. I think he would be very happy to know that I'm doing something that makes me happy. As for my mom does know. I've told her I was interested in it and it's something I wanted to do. She's been more of a reluctant supporter, let's just say. She wants me to do things that make me happy, but as long as I have a balance towards them, it's all good. So as for my friends have been amazing. It's been nothing but supportive for me. One of my childhood best friends actually introduced me to Vocaloid and Precure and all those like kinds of magical girl stuff. We both kind of grew up dreaming for a place like Prepara, if you know that show. We kind of like dreamed together like, oh, let's create a place like Prepara where kids and everyone can come and like enjoy and become idols and like dance and sing together and make friends. And I finally told them that like I was like, oh, I actually started an idol account. They were like, what? No way, that's so cool. That's like, weren't you doing that already? And I was like, no, but like this is something that like I've really been wanting to do, and they just were really excited for me and even offered to help me out, so maybe I can look forward to that. We'll see. My other friend, actually, I talk their ear off a lot about idols and Precure and all that kind of stuff and like magical girls and shit like that, and they know me. They just know me a lot. They just think this was the natural best stuff for me and find an outlet for it. I think they had like such a nonchalant response because they were like kind of expecting it at a certain point. But I really love them for that. They're so funny. But yeah, so my response for that, I'm very like a very persistent person. Like if I get my mind to something and I want to do it and I absolutely like have to drive for it, I don't see myself as a quitter, like at all. I do have a perseverance, but I do have like a perfectionist kind of mentality I need to break out of, and that's my one limiting factor. So that's something I will work on. But yes, I am here for the long run. Let's just say that. So what sparked my initial desire to become an idol? So I was actually in a really rough place creatively. I wasn't sure what I was doing with my STEM classes, where I was heading. I actually figured it out now, but that was more recent. I was really unsure about the future, but I kind of felt like I had lost like a little bit of a spark. My soul aches to be creative in some way, and so I was in a slump basically. But one day I was like, you know, I knew of Kai idols before, and I was like, you know, I want to sit down and watch some comfort videos. Like I was doing my laundry, and I was watching while I was waiting. I was watching some of some of her performance videos, and I just remember watching it, being really engaged with it, and being like, oh, I absolutely want to do something like this. And then I was like, wait, I want to do something like this. And then I was like, nah, I get it. And then I'm joking, but like I literally was like, wait, why can't I do something like that? That's something that's connected to kind of all parts of my life growing up, like dance, theatrics, singing, and all that kind of stuff that I love to do, whether or not like it was something I was the most amazing at. I love doing it, and so it's a combination of everything. And fashion and all that kind of stuff, community, great, making friends, all that kind of stuff. And so I was like, you know what, maybe I can finally find a space where I'm with like-minded people who are kind of weird like me, kind of nerdy like me, kind of into like an amalgamation of things like me. And so I was like, why can't I do it? I just, you know what, whatever. And so I spent that whole entire summer like training. I was like, we gotta get back into the idol space. the artist brain. At first I doubted myself because performing by myself is the key point. I can do it with others, but by myself is scary. But I knew that like if I kind of stayed in that fear forever, that I wouldn't ever really do anything meaningful with my life. And so I wanted to be part of a group where I was with passionate people and learn more about J-pop, like honestly, and idols, and grow more authentic to who I truly feel like I am and who I can be, and just put that on stage. Really want to see this community grow and possibly become mainstream and become like a functional way of sustainably doing this long term for because I know a majority of people do it as a hobby. I just want to see it become bigger than what it is right now, and I really do see that for a future, especially as like, you know, like we're seeing a little bit now, K-pop is taking some inspiration from J-pop, and we're on the brink of something. I feel like we can do it. Question is up. Where do you get all of your adorable clothes from? I'm so glad you asked this. I love J fashion. I actually started getting into J fashion as a middle schooler, and I started with Lolita, although it wasn't really that great. I have kind of slowly transitioned into more fairy K, Yume Kawaii, with a mixture of my own personal comfort style. I found my place, okay? So here's like where a list of places where I try to get my clothes from. Once again, I thrift my clothes. I try my best to thrift most of my clothes and upcycle what I can. But I also get stuff from like regular stores. Like if I find a cute t-shirt from like a Walmart or a Target or a Kohl's or something, I'll pick it up. But then I'll try to mesh it well with all the other cool stuff I have. I like to buy from secondhand kawaii fashion. No. Yes, but no. I meant to say is that I try to buy from small business kawaii fashion brands on Etsy is what I meant to say. I buy from places like Kawaii Goods. Mer Bunny Baby makes amazing t-shirts, by the way. Chaotic Candy Clothing, Prinka Inc., which is where I got 2 of my t-shirts from, but I'm not sure if they're still selling stuff. I get stuff from a lot of like Instagram brands, like I don't know, forgive me if I say this wrong, but Dika or Daicha, I've been pronouncing it Daicha, but it might be Dika or something like that. I like try to look through like creative Pinterest board, a bunch of stuff I like, and like try to see what I can make from what I can buy. Oh, and Depop I've like got my bodyline tutu that I'm always wearing in my videos. That's where I got that from. I got it secondhand for a really good price. It's so hard to get a hands on, so I was very thankful when someone approached me, and I almost missed their message. I was so lucky. But people keep harassing me for my skirt. People keep harassing me for my skirt because Depop added a new feature where people can like ask new owners if they want to resell their stuff to them, and I'm like, no, quit asking me. It's mine. I wear it all the time. Leave me alone. Stuff that's gifted to me, like of course people know what I like, you know, they gift me stuff and the things that I like. So that's how I accumulate things. I'm doing this for a long time, so don't feel like you need to like jump in and buy everything, because it really is a slow process, and I'm not even fully there yet myself. So oh, and then my hair is a big, I keep forgetting stuff. Stop, slow down. And my hair is also a big part of my fashion. I like trying to do different combos with pink. I always try to do pink because I love pink, and I love, like, I feel like pink is so me. I've been told so many times that like pink just fits my personality, so I'm just like, you're so right, bestie. I love pink. Pink is my favorite color, and I've always loved pink. My whole room is pink at home, and let's just say that. Thinking about getting a new hair soon. Don't look at it too much. If you look at it too much and you tell me it's shit, then you're anti-black. Yeah. But my mom helps me with my hair. I'm very thankful for her because I would have to pay thousands of dollars to get it done elsewhere. Oh, hundreds probably, not even thousands. But like still, I wouldn't doubt it. It's Atlanta babes. No. I'm thankful for her that she helps me do my hair, even if she like doesn't like it sometimes, but it's okay. Alright, so how do you practice? And do you plan on making original music? Okay, so I'll answer this question a bit differently than I did last time. It's kind of a tight schedule. So outside of weekends, throughout the week, I'll figure out what dance I want to do for my Monday, Wednesday, Friday uploads, which that's the days that I post on my TikTok most days, if something doesn't go wrong. But yeah, most days I try to post Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I typically figure out what I want to do either the day before, the morning of, and I'll practice those dances. I just watching the videos over and over again. I'll try to mime out. I'll look a little insane when I'm doing this. I promise you it helps. It works. As I'm walking everywhere on campus, I'll mime out like what I'm practicing for the day and how I want to do it. And then like when I get to a point where I'm actually starting to film and practice it, full out practice, it doesn't take me as long to get the moves. And then when I start recording, I just do it a couple of times until I'm satisfied with it. And then typically it goes all right. So hopefully you guys like my videos. That would be really sucky if you didn't, but it's okay if you don't, it's fine. Well, this is more of a full song kind of thing, but I was running on limited time. I didn't have as much time to practice, but my Happy Halloween dance cover that I did, I had to basically stay up really late to go find a random classroom at like 12 a.m. to go practice in like because I didn't have good enough space in my room, and I didn't want to disturb my roommate. It was like 12 a.m. bro. But I was also studying for finals at the time, so it's like it was a roller coaster. But I didn't even get to upload the full video. Maybe I'll have to do that sometime. But yeah. And as for original music, yes, I do plan on creating my own original music. I really want to. I've been creating concepts and trying to create lyrics as best as I can. I have a lot of good ideas and cool concepts that I really want to see put into reality, and that's going to be a bit of a slow process because once again, I'm in college. Most of the money I make goes to my tuition. Eventually probably work with some cool people to commission to possibly help me get that process rolling, and then see what I can do with it. I have so many like ideas. You have no idea. I have a whole notebook. Hold on. I have a whole notebook. I'm not even joking. I wish I was. This whole notebook. Look. This papers are falling out. Is filled with, don't look too hard. Some of this is me ranting about shit. But like full notebook filled to the brim with ideas. Please listen. It will happen. I promise. Eventually. Soon. Maybe. But yeah. Alright, last question. When did I get into idols? So I technically got into idols as a kid. I was watching shows like QnA Revolution, Prepara, I Cut the Stars, AKB0048, like Fancy Lala, like all the like magical, sorry, my camera cut off, but yeah. So basically all the like magical like idol-y shows I was watching. However, I had no idea that like idols were like a genuine like profession until like much later. I realized those were a genuine real career that people did, and it wasn't just my silly little anime shows. After that, I didn't realize that it was something that I could do or be a part of until like much later after that, where like I found out Kai idols existed. I got into the whole concept of them, and then I really saw people who looked like me who did it, and I was like, oh, I'm really attached to this now. Like I want to do something like this. So basically, I've technically been into idols since I was a kid, but not really until much later was I fully like an idol fan again. So, right, now it's time for the closing questions. Do I have plans for an idol costume? Absolutely, I do. It's actually something I've also been sketching out in my notebook. Loose plans. Like I really like this whole star in the middle of the chest concept with really cool lace patterns and really sparkly fabric. I have ideas. I think about whether I want to make it myself or I want to potentially like commission someone to do it for me. Either way, it's gonna cost a lot of money. I'll figure it out. You know, hell, if you want to finalize some ideas together, I would really appreciate that. Maybe that can help me like figure out the like more finer details of what I may want for my first idol costume. That would be really exciting actually, to make it a community project. Actually, I just thought about that. That's a really good idea. It is time to do my call and response. Okay, are you ready? I will say, who gives out the best star stickers? And you will say, starry, starry, starry does, in the twinkle twinkle little stars tone. Do you want to try it with me? Say yes. So here it goes. Who gives out the best star stickers? Starry, starry, starry does. Yes, you did it. I hope you did well. You sure you did? I'm sure you did. Hopefully this was my first Q&A video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed laughing with me. Well, I hope you guys love what I'm putting out. Give me any like tips or pointers, and if you have any more questions, I'm glad to answer them. I'm really excited to answer them. I was really excited doing this. You should have seen me talking to myself, talking to the mirrors. Everyone was hearing me talk about these Q&A questions up until this point, but I'm so happy I finally did it, and I get to talk to you guys directly. So it's your favorite starry idol, Starry, and I'll see you later. Bye!